Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. My name is Lucy from Footloose Venting, as you know, because you're on my channel. And today, I thought I'd give you a little bit of an update vlog. Lots of people, because I post every week, lots of people have been asking, how is Bonnie? How is Lara? Because recently I've only been showing Zack, because he's kind of the only horse that I've been doing something with. So I thought, because we, as in myself and, oh look, Rob's here. Hello, Rob.
Hi there.
We're off to go and see my brother in America tomorrow. So I thought I'd get this done, filmed, so you can enjoy it whilst we're in America. And then I don't have to worry about keeping you updated. And you can catch up with all the gossip from all the different horses, because, I mean, I've got something going on, and then when I get back from America, I'm staying, so we land at Heathrow, and I'm going to be staying back where my parents live, in Berkshire, to do some filming. I'm going to have to face this way because of the sun. To do some filming for Vlogmas, because Vlogmas, I haven't filmed anything yet, but there's a very good reason for that, and all will be revealed. But guys, this year I can't actually see anything. This year I'm doing it very differently. Right, I'm nearly at the yard, so before we do a rundown of the horse gossip, I want to give you an update about one of the brands that I've been working with over the last few months, because I've got a new special Black Friday discount code for you. Zack, have you been sleeping? I think you've got a bit of a droopy lip, my dear. Right guys, Bonnie and I have come to tell you that we have partnered for the team at Wild for this video. Now, Wild do natural, reusable personal care products such as this deodorant, don't know Bonnie, and these cases here, this snazzy design, which is an Ember Bridgewater limited edition, by the way. They have lots of different designs on the cases, but each of these deodorant things, they're actually refillable. So, and they come in so many different smells, fragrances and flavors. So in my pocket, I've got Enchanted Forest and Sugar Plum Berry. Bonnie, I think you're a Sugar Plum Berry. She's doing her tricks. Don't do your tricks. We're trying to tell everyone about Wild. Now they're doing their biggest ever Black Friday sale, which is very exciting, because they're giving you guys 33% off, which is a huge saving. They've given me a code, which is Footloose33. Put a QR code somewhere on the screen, so if you scan that, that will take you directly to where you need to be. Alternatively, there will be the link in the description below, but guys, go check it out. They've got the lip balms, they've also got the body washes. So much to offer. Come on, Bonnie, let's go. Come on. Right, okay, we're going to start firstly with the smallest member on the yard, which is Bonnie B, hey? And you guys might notice that she has actually moved stables. She was, once upon a time, in this one here, but she has moved inside. It's a bit messy in here, sorry. You've moved inside, haven't you? And I put her in here, in this one, because it doesn't matter. This was an eyesore, basically, and this is a makeshift stable guard, which is being stretched to its full capacity at the moment, because she's taken to just kind of like leaning on it. Haven't you, naughty girl? Anyway, I made a discovery that Bonnie, I got Bonnie when she was 10 months old in lockdown, so 2020, and that's 4 years ago. So she's gonna be 5 in June.
You like your new pony? This is what the audience wants, drama. Here she goes.
I'm not gonna lie, I did have initially some grand plans for her, didn't I? And we did do one showing show, which was an experience because I don't do showing and I don't really know much about showing, and you were very good. You were very she was very exuberant, as I remember, rightly so. It was a very long time ago now. But we haven't done anything since, and that is because she's had don't kick me. She's had an array of problems with her teeth. Now I'll see if I can show you. So she's got a silly little Welsh pony head, and Welsh ponies are actually, funny enough, the kind of equivalent of like a pug, where they've bred them for aesthetics reasons. So they've bred these ponies because they wanted them to have nice dishy heads, which is all well and good, but it actually is very detrimental because it means all their teeth, they've got a normal amount of teeth, are squished into this jaw, and there's not enough room. So that's why Welsh ponies are prone to lots of problems. Now, I don't know if you're able to see, but here, this lump here, yeah, you can't, she's not really letting, she's a bit funny about it. And she's got one on the other side here, boop, that, probably about 2 years ago now, turned into a big abscess. I was like, why has she got an abscess? Anyway, it wasn't an abscess, it was an infected tooth root, because the tooth root hadn't formed properly. And this, in fact, is the tooth in question, which caused all of the problems. Quite gross that I still have it, but look how big it is, it's huge. And how that fit in your little face, you just never know, but it was like here, on the other side. Okay, let's see where it was. It was about there, and yeah, it caused no ends of problems. So we whipped it out, didn't we? But she still has slight reoccurring problems with these little teethies of yours. Initially, my plan was to, you know, be able to put like a small person on her. Lots of people said I should do some driving. I'm not gonna lie guys, I wouldn't probably do driving because it's not really, I've tried it once and I found it quite scary. I don't really like it. So the plan for her would have been to get like a small person who was willing enough to have bonny rides, but actually that hasn't transpired. So, because I don't know if we'll be able to get a bridle on her without it. And she's now getting on a bit as turning 5, so I mean that's not too late to break them in, but ideally she would be starting to do something, but again it's time, and she is the best companion, and she's currently out in the field with Laraghlee. Laraghlee, what is going on with Laraghlee? This is my most asked question of the vlog at the moment. Everyone's like, what's happened to Lara? Have you still got her? Oh. Yes, I have still got her. Here she is, look. And she is sporting a very fetching long mane now, aren't you? Because you have been living the dream in the field. But we'll come inside. It's a bit cold out there. I'm actually going to try this lip balm. I have tried it before, but this is a new flavour. This is the Arctic Ice flavour as well. Oh no, it's the plum one. The plum flavour. Actually, she's like, excuse me, can I have some of that? It smells good, actually. Oh yeah, like that. Okay, so what's going on with Laraghlee? So, for those of you who don't know, this is Lara. She is my 18. She'll be 18 now? Oh, I can't do that. She's either 17 or 18. I think she's 17. I think she's 18 in April. Yeah, pretty sure. Year old. Irish sports horse. Used to event her. She's the OG of the channel, aren't you? You are what has drawn in the viewers over the time before Ember and Zack took over. And I think my farrier's arriving. That's really good timing. Hold that thought. Sorry guys, just had to say hello to Howard, who's just started to do Ember, which is very exciting, but we'll talk about Ember in a bit because we were mid talking about Laraghlee, weren't we? She is the OG of the channel. So I have had a very long, eventful eventing career with Lara, and then once she finished eventing in, I think 2021 was maybe our last event, or maybe 22, can't remember. Look at my BE record, you won't be that enthralled because it's not that great. But after her eventing, she was just, basically she really loved hunting, and I knew that I didn't really want to event her anymore because she didn't love the show jumping and we were never very competitive, and I was thinking, I've got Ember who I'm bringing on, and eventing's very expensive, so I could only afford really to run one horse, so that's why she had to take the back seat. Anyway, so then that's when she kicked off her hunting career again with the Valley Bloodhounds, which she thoroughly enjoyed, so much so that she was a little bit of a nightmare, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. She's very strong, very keen. However, she was never dangerous, and she would always give me a good day, wouldn't you? You were so good, and she was really good with the hounds, and we helped whip in and doing lots of various different bits and bobs. But unfortunately, last year, end of the season, she had a little bit of an accident and she did a tendon. Now, this isn't a full Laraghlee update at the moment because at the moment she's still, I knew that I was going to give her at least a year off. Now, it hasn't been a year yet because obviously that's in February. So then after then, I was going to reassess and then get you guys back up to speed with what we're doing. So it's still very much TBC, but what I will say is that she's here, she's living the dream, she's fat and fluffy and eating. She still has her routine where she comes in during the day and goes out at night with all the other horses. She still gets, you know, as much fuss and attention. She's obviously still rugged up because she is, even though she's a big kind of coloured mare, who you'd think would be really fluffy, she's actually gets really cold, don't you? So you like to be spoiled and rubbed and, you know, loved and everything with everyone else. So yeah, so that's Lara. Right, I thought I'd do Ember while he's standing out here getting a pedicure from, this is my lovely Harrier Howard, who I should probably be assisting and holding him so he doesn't do this, but he's actually very good to be shod, aren't you, Ember? Yeah. So basically, Ember, obviously, as you know, this year, guys, has been my #1 event horse. He's been so good. I think I'm going to do like an overview of the season though, so I won't bore you with all the details, but basically he went from BE 80, we won our first one of the season, just if you didn't know that. I'm just going to throw that one in there again for like the 7th time. And then we ended the season on, dogs, no, go away because he'll bite you. We ended the season successfully competing at BE 90, which is great. So yeah, so at the moment he obviously, he's having, I'm about to go to America, as you know, because I've said that already, and he will have the week off then. He's actually had 2 weeks off already, so I'm going to round it up and he's just going to have a month off. So just to decompress and do nothing and go out with Zack and live the dream. Sorry, are you waiting to do some banging?
No.
Okay, you are. You are waiting to do some banging. Poor Howard. I need to get him a cup of tea. So yeah, so he will just be chilling, and then we have actually qualified for the BE Arena Eventing Championships at Aston Le Walls in February. So if we're up and running by then, that is going to be our aim. And yeah, but until then, chill, Christmas, after Christmas or before Christmas, get him back in, and then start the fun again, hey? Bemmy? Hey? You a good boy? Yes? Right, now, sorry Howard, now you can crack on. So I've just snuck off to go and make Howard his cup of tea. I forgot the tea bags were at the house, but what I did forget to mention is that Ember's having a little bit of remedial farriery. That's a really hard word to say. Farriery over this next, well, he's having them on now, just because he's always had quite poor feet, but Howard's done an amazing job with him, and you know, he's never been lame at all. So but I just want to make sure that we're starting next season off on the best foot, so to speak. So we'll be having some remedial stuff, and then hopefully he'll all be good. Right, so I have delivered Howard his cup of tea, so he's going to carry on with Ember, and we're going to quickly talk about Zack, who, I mean, guys, you've seen Zack every week recently because we've been doing lots of hunting, haven't we? Yes, lots of hunting. So he's obviously taken over the duties of Laraghlee as the Nar Valley Bloodhounds edition that I like to take, haven't you? So it's kind of bittersweet because obviously I really enjoyed my times with Lara, even though my arms did get pulled out of their sockets. So for Zack, it's quite nice for me to kind of get on and have an armchair ride. So for those of you who don't know Zack, he is, I don't own him. He belongs to my landlord, who rides him kind of a couple of times a week, and then he'll hunt him himself occasionally, but it's not all the time. So that's why I get to hunt him, and I keep him ticking over, and I basically treat him as if he's my own horse as well. So you're a very lucky boy, you're very loved, and everyone loves him, and he is honestly just such a great horse to ride, to hack, to hunt, to do everything with. Like, I can tack him up and just leave him on the yard, and he'll just stand there waiting for the next instruction. So he is the definition of a gentleman, and he's such a pleasure to do. So, but are you all right there, Zack? Are you all right? You're going to get your tootsies done as well. Howard's going to do you next, and then you're good to go, aren't you? Yes, you're a good boy. So, I've had a couple of people ask me, why don't you compete Zack? Why don't you take him team chasing and do all this thing? Because obviously I used to team chase Lara as well. Zack is now 17, 16, 15. 15 to 17. I think he's going to be 16 this year. And he has had a very exuberant life as a hunter. And although you can work quite nicely in a nice outline, he just likes hunting. And also, it's not really up to me, it's not my horse. I can't just be like, I'm taking him eventing now. But no, he's very much a hunt horse, and that is his job, and that's what he likes to do. So yeah, but he's the dream. I think I want to say he's the easiest he is definitely the easiest on the yard to do. He's also the tidiest. He'll poo in little piles, and he doesn't trample them in. You're very easy to muck out, aren't you? You're the best, whereas Ember is not so much. He buries it in the banks, which is really exciting. And then Lara is the worst, aren't you? You're the worst, you're disgusting. Yep, throwing rugs on the floor, that's nice. What a minger. And you're quite clean, to be fair, aren't you? Hey? Right guys, I am going to have to crack on with the mucking out now because I'm getting the yard ready for Laura, who is the lovely girl who comes and helps me. She's going to be looking after the horses while I'm away. The horses won't be ridden while I'm away. By the horses, I mean obviously Ember and Zack. They won't be ridden at all, so they're going to have another little break. Well, Ember's going to continue his break, and yeah, so it would just be Laura will just be doing the kind of like day in, day out jobs with the horses, keeping them happy and fed and warm in this horrible cold weather. Howard, where's your coat? You're not freezing?
Gilet.
Oh, a gilet. Are you not going to be like that SW Farrier guy? No?
Weight, that wouldn't I? No. Bigger muscles, nice tattoos.
I don't know. You don't know what's hiding under that gilet and little hoodie. Guys, you never know. This is going to be the next SW. What's his name? Sean or Stuart or Simon?
I can't actually remember now.
Sean's? You're a big fan then?
Yeah, I've seen. I've seen plenty of times.
Oh gosh. Anyway, I'm going to stop abusing Howard and let him get on with his job, and I'm going to crack on. But thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you liked the little mini update. As I say, there will be a full Laraghlee update when I know what the update is, because at the moment she's very much still on holiday and there ain't an update for you. Oh, I've just missed that. You were smiling. You were just smiling. You're going to smile again? You smile again? No, probably not. Right, America, I'm coming for you. I'll see you guys when I'm back from America. Have a good week. See you soon. Enjoy. Ta-ta for now.